In macroeconomics, there is a topic called residence of an economy. In economics, there are two kinds of residence only. One is normal resident and the other is non resident. For example, all the people in India who are normally residing in India and has never gone to abroad are normal resident of India. If some Indians are going abroad for some job purposes, but normally they are going there abroad, suppose Japan, Germany, France, and coming back to India again. Means they're all head office or residence are on a permanent basis in India. But temporarily they are going abroad, doing their job, and every now and then they frequently visit India. So they are also normal resident of India. If some foreigners have taken citizenship of India and they are somehow permanently residing in India, they are also normal resident of India. But if some foreigners are coming in India, are visiting India, doing their businesses here, they are here for only business purpose. They return back to their home country whenever they get time on leave. Like if some Korean company and their owners have offices in India, to all those Koreans who are doing their businesses in India, but they are the permanent citizen of South Korea, that means in India they will be called non-resident. If some American engineer are coming to India, doing their job, and but on a permanent basis, they are the citizen of USA. They have their family in USA. So in India they will be called non-resident. These explanations have been on individual basis. On ownership basis, if an organization has its head office and control in India, then that company organization will be the normal resident of India. If an organization has head office and control out of India in some other country, then that company or organization will be non-resident in India. For example, in current after Make in India, there are so many foreign companies producing goods in India, like Samsung, Oppo, Apple, Honda. Suppose they are foreign companies, but they have their offices in India. Why? Because they have a manufacturing unit, more than one manufacturing unit or one manufacturing unit in India. So although they are manufacturing goods in India, they are working in India, but their head office and control on the basis of ownership is out of India. Then they are non-resident India. HUL, Hindustan Unified Liver Limited, HUL. Although this is Hindustan Unilever Limited, although it looks like it is an Indian company, but no, it is a foreign company. It is functioning in India. It has a wide variety of range of product in India, in Indian markets or in Indian subcontinent, but that is a non-resident Indian company. So, normal residents means what and non-resident means what. We have cleared this through my explanation, but now I am giving you some explanation. If some American are working for Australian company in India, so that company is an Australian company that is also non-resident in India, and those Americans who are working for Australian company in India are non-resident in India. But if some Indians are working for Australian or American company in India or in Africa or in USA or in Japan, wherever Indians are working for those foreign companies in India or out of India, abroad, all those Indians are normal resident of India. There may be that the company is non-resident, but the individuals working in them may be normal resident. Like Hindustan Unilever Limited, so many Indians are working in this company, but all those Indians who are normally residing in India and are working in Hindustan Unilever Limited, all those individuals are normal resident of India. While that Hindustan Unilever Limited, although working in India, but according to legal terms, that is a non-resident Indian company. That is a foreign company. So, uh, what is normal resident and what is non-resident, I think it is clear now. Why we are studying normal resident and non-resident in economics? Because when it comes to measure the national income of an economy, the income of normal residents are only taken in national income, while in domestic income of an economy, the incomes of normal residents and non-residents in that country are taken in both to measure the domestic income. It means if foreigners are working in India or earning in India and Indians are working and earning in India, the income of both will be taken to measure the domestic income of India. But many Indians are working in India and many Indians, those who are the normal resident, are working out of India abroad. So income of normal residents in India or out of India, both will be added to find out the national income of India. It means in national income, we will exclude the income of non-resident in India. Thank you.